The woman is the modern day harlot that is in a city as we speak. As I stated, this woman resides in a city that has great influence over the rest of the world system. The scarlet-colored beast is Satan giving support to this harlot. Notice the harlot sitting up on her back, on his back. That depicts support. This is now in place and will be used by the Antichrist when he comes and rises to what he thinks is the top. Boys, he got a rude awakening coming. Although the seventh empire and the harlot are in operation today, they will not come to their full zenith until the tribulation period. The proof that the beasts are empires and kingdom lies in the last part of that verse. And the 7 heads and 10 horns. 7 heads and 10 horns. It'll become more clear as we go and as we continue to study. As I stated, this harlot is supported by Satan today. And I saw a woman sit up on the scarlet-colored beast. She lives in a city today and will be revealed as we continue. And the woman was arrayed in purple. This is verse 4. And the woman was arrayed with purple and scarlet colored and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, having golden cups in her hand, full of the abominations and filthiness of her fornication. And upon her forehead was written mystery, Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and the abominations of this earth. And I saw the woman drunk with the blood of the saints and with the blood of the martyrs of Jesus. And when I saw her, I wondered with great admiration. It's easy to see that this woman is entirely satanic and is supported by Satan himself. And it has gotten its direction, and it gets no direction from God. None whatsoever. But it has had influence down through the ages. It sure has. Great influence. John was amazed. He was in great wonderment. And at the sight of her, at the sight of this great whore, John could not believe his eyes. He wondered greatly. And the angel said unto him, Why do you marvel? Wherefore dost thou marvel? I will show you. I will tell thee the mystery of the woman and the beast that carries her, which hath 7 heads and 10 horns. Verse 8. The beast that thou sawest was, is not, and shall ascend out of the bottomless pit and go into perdition. Let me read the rest of this now. And they that dwell on the earth shall wonder, whose names are not written in the book of life from the foundation of the world, when they behold the beast that was and is not yet. He has not come on the scene yet. This beast has not come on the scene yet. This beast is the Antichrist. Down through the ages, this beast has existed. Yes, well, we didn't call him Antichrist, but it definitely were anti-Christian. But down through the ages, this beast has been active. Down through the ages, clear back to when kingdom started, the woman, the whore, the harlot, has been in existence. There can be no doubt about it. This beast is influenced by hell itself. And he gets its influence and its guidance from Satan. The harlot existed, like I say, for thousands of years. Ever since the empires have had and since they've been around. Again, she is under the complete control of hell itself and will become more profound through the Antichrist during the tribulation period. Empires, like I said, have risen and fallen throughout history and have been greatly influenced by this harlot. This does away with the myth. This does away with the myth that the Roman Catholic Church is the harlot. Oh man, I know that's gonna hit some of you right between the eyes. But the Roman Catholic Church cannot be the harlot. Cannot be. Will not be. Never has been. Never will be. This harlot, like I said, is in existence thousands of years, maybe not thousands, but hundreds of years before the Roman Catholic Church came into existence. This is not the Roman Catholic Church. Check out the empires throughout history and see if there's one was not. They all had elements of witchcraft. Every one of them. Most of your denominations, most of your religions today are heavily influenced by witchcraft. And that won't come really to its full zenith until we go to studying about one word that's found in Revelation, and it's only found 5 times in the book of Revelation, and it's the word sorceries. And we'll look at that as we get a little deeper in. The beast that thou sawest was and is not, and shall ascend out of the bottomless pit and go into perdition. This is a perfect picture of where the Antichrist originates, through the authority of the red dragon. Please remember, don't look at this Antichrist as some mythical being, some monster or something like that. He's a good-looking, smooth-talking, well-built person. You can go to Daniel chapter 2 and chapter 7, chapter 11, and read what this man looks like. You can read what he looks like. He's an orator of orators. He can walk into a room and people notice him. They notice him before he ever takes his seat. They notice him. We must keep in mind the 7th head, this empire, exists today. And it consists of 10 horns, 10 kings. From the 7th head there will arise the Antichrist. I know I'm repeating myself, but I've got to. From that seventh head, or the seventh empire, the Antichrist is going to come. The Antichrist is going to arise from that seventh head. And he will use the harlot as a stepping stone. He will use the influence of this religious organization as a stepping stone to get to where he wants to be, or where he thinks he needs to be. These 10 nations at one point are going to join forces with the Antichrist when he comes on the scene, and they will give up their military might and will destroy the harlot along with the city in which she lives right today. Revelation chapter 17:13. These 10 nations have one thing in mind. These have one mind, and shall give their power and strength unto the beast. Now, how's all this come about, Brother Bickley? How did we ever get to this point? You telling us that these things exist right today. When's it going to end, Brother Bickley? Well, I don't know. If anybody tries to tell you the date and the hour, you run from them as quickly as you can, okay? And here is the mind that has wisdom. I'm going to try to dissect and tell you how we got to this point. How did we